Now, let us start with the first program, displaying a char value. We'll start from very scratch so that you'd be clear with every minute detail of writing program from scratch. In my previous videos, I had discussed about declaration and initialization, data types, variables, all the fundamentals used to write a program. Also, I had discussed about program structure. Now, let us start to write a program from the scratch now. Let's start here. So, the program is printing a char value. How do you print a char value? First thing you should know here is, if you want to print any value in Java, we should use a print statement, that is system.out.println. So now, coming back to this, let me just quickly talk about the print statement in Java. If you want to display any value in Java, we use the statement called system.out.println, and then you should pass the variable or value in this print statement. That is what you should do here. As of now, just understand this, try to pass variable. Later on, I'll talk about how to pass both string and a variable to this print statement. I hope this was clear to all of you. Now let us start writing our first program, printing char. I think before this I had discussed about hello world. This is an extension to that, but this is the very scratch programming. So let us start with that. First thing is how to print a char. You know, as I had discussed, write your class. You know the structure of class space, char test or char demo name like this, class name. Put main method inside this, public static void main string args array opening braces. Declare a character variable. You know how to declare. The syntax is data type space variable name, and initialize a character value. Put it in single quotes. That's very important. I see that many students missing out double quotes, single quotes. But make sure you initialize it in single quotes. Now print this char value. How do you print it? You print it using print statement. Simple. System.out.println of ch. And here system is a class. So this S must be uppercase. String is a class. So S must be uppercase, because starting letter of any class must be uppercase. I had discussed this in the naming standards in the video which I had discussed about program structure. So this is idea about what is that, how to print a char value, the basic program. So similarly, you can print all the remaining values. So what I request to all of you is, please pause this video and write programs from this. Take a pen and paper and write down all these programs. Even though the program structure is same, only thing is this internal part changes, declaration and initialization. Almost all everything is same. Even though everything is same, I recommend you to take a pen and paper and write down everything which I am asking you on paper. Complete program. This is how I train people in the classroom. And trust me, I have beautiful students who are working in very big companies because of this kind of practices. So you try this, definitely you are going to get best results. Now let's see this now. Second one. Similarly, how to print a byte value. Simple. I'm just naming this as test now so that it will be easy for us to write any code inside this. Test is universal name, so that we can use it for any program. So the program now is to print a byte value. So how do you print it? Simply, you know very well, byte, short, int, long, all these are used to display integers. You know very well. But the way you declare any variable is same. The syntax is data type space variable name. So you know how to declare a data type space variable name. And you know, byte, short, int, long are used to initialize integers, number without fraction. Don't forget this. So I'm trying to print byte value. Byte space ch equal to 10, and then display this. That's all. So that's how to print a byte value. Of course, you know how to save a program, how to compile, and how to execute it. So this was discussed in the previous videos. So now that's how to display a byte value. Save this program as test.java. To select all files. Sometimes there is a possibility of saving this file with the .txt. So select all files, save it. Click on S, open command prompt, go to the D drive, E drive, CD programs. This is where my cd Java programs, CD Java programs. Now Java space test.java. Then what is that? Java space test. Enter. Now 10 is displayed. I hope you are clear with this. Got an idea? So we had displayed 10 here. That's all. Similarly, you can work with short, int, long, float, double, everything. So same thing. Excuse me. If it is short, just print, change it to short. That's all. Over. If it is int, change it to int. If it is long, change the data type to long. Now, I hope this is clear. Here, whenever you are trying to work with any data type, the first thing is you should change data type, not the variable. Of course, when you have multiple requirements, then you should choose multiple variables. That is very important. But as of now, I hope this is clear. Similarly, program to print float, double, boolean, and string. Generally, you know, float and double are used to initialize decimal values. So for that, so far we had discussed about how to initialize char and integers. Now, if it is float, initialize this with the decimal something like 10.0. F. You should suffix float with small f or capital F. That is very important. Otherwise, you get compilation error. If you ask me why do we get compilation error, I'll discuss this scenario while discussing about type conversion. The next topic is that one. Until then, just remember how to work with float. That's all. Make sure you suffix a float with small f or capital F. That is very important. I hope this is clear for all of you, my dear friends. Next one. Similarly, declare double variable. Double d equal to 10.0. Of course, you can initialize any decimal from minus infinity to plus infinity, but I'm just taking some decimal here. That's all. And for double, you don't need to suffix f, not necessary. But if you want, you can suffix double with small d or capital D. Anything will work. But it is not necessary. You don't need to suffix double with any value. It's not necessary. So I hope this is clear. So friends, similarly, try to print a boolean. It's very simple. Boolean space some d equal to true. You know, the purpose of boolean is to initialize true or false. So either initialize true or false, not both at a time. And that too, these literals are predefined literals, and you must declare them in lowercase, small letters. That's all. Don't try to declare in any other case. And then just print this. Of course, there is a small typo here, and print d here. And the last one, similarly, print a string value. So when you execute this, you get true as output, obviously. Now, I want you to print string again. It's very simple. Declare a string variable, string s equal to, of course you can use d also if you want. You can say that without 3, okay? And I am printing that string here, s. I hope this is clear now. Do you understand that? So that's all. But make sure string is a class. It's not a keyword. Means generally this starting letter is in uppercase. Hope this is clear. And this is idea about declaring all the different data types and initializing values and how to print different values in a Java program. I hope you got idea about declarations and printing, right? And how to write simple program here. If you want to know much about a program structure, please go back to my video and then just go through the program structure, come back to this. But before this, if you want to work with this writing basic programs, you should have clean idea about fundamentals of Java or programming. So just everything is clearly explained. Just go through that and come back to this. Do yourself. Try to implement all these things on your own. Don't forget this, my dear friends. So with this, we have done the basic part of declaration of printing all different data types. I hope this is clear. So in the next video, we are going to see how to write a little bit bigger programs, but simple programs, and that gives you better idea about